Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most legendary stories of the ancient world, the Trojan War. You've probably seen the 2004 movie Troy, with Brad Pitt flexing as Achilles and epic battles tearing across the screen. But how much of that Hollywood spectacle is real? Was there actually a city called Troy? Did a war really happen? Or is it all just a myth? Let's uncover the real story behind one of the greatest legends of all time. Our journey begins in the 19th century with a German businessman named Heinrich Schliemann. In 1868, he set out on what was meant to be a cultural vacation through ancient Greece. But he wasn't just sightseeing. He believed Homer's Iliad was based on historical truth. Most scholars at the time thought the Trojan War was pure fiction, not Schliemann. He followed the clues and started digging at a hill called Hisarlik on the western coast of modern-day Turkey. What he found shocked the world. Layer upon layer of ancient cities built on top of each other, 9 layers in total, spanning over 4,000 years. And the treasure of Priam? The gold and jewels he uncovered were stunning, but also from a time 1,000 years too early to be Homer's Troy. Film versus reality. In the movie, Troy is a majestic fortress. In reality, it was far more complex, a city with centuries of rise, fall, and rebirth. Modern archaeologists have gone much deeper than Schliemann. Today, experts agree that Troy 7, dated around 1300 to 1180 BCE, is the most likely candidate for Homer's city. This version of Troy shows signs of destruction by fire, just like in the Iliad. There's evidence of a wealthy society, advanced pottery, strong fortifications, and, most importantly, complex bronze metallurgy that required imported tin. Troy wasn't some isolated war machine. It was a major trade hub, controlling the Dardanelles, a vital sea route between Europe and Asia. One shipwreck found off the coast carried cargo from Cyprus, Canaan, and the Aegean. Troy was international, wealthy, and probably worth fighting over. Film versus reality. The movie focuses on honor and love. In truth, the war, if it happened, was likely about power, trade, and control of resources. Now comes the big question: did the Trojan War actually happen? The answer: maybe, but not like Hollywood showed it. Ancient Hittite records mention a city called Wilusa, very likely Homer's Ilion. These texts describe political tensions and conflicts in the region. There's even geological evidence. Around 1300 BCE, a massive earthquake destroyed a strong city layer, likely Troy 6H. The next city, Troy 7A, was poorer and eventually burned to the ground around 1180 BCE. What about the Trojan horse? No solid evidence, but it could have been a siege machine, a clever metaphor, or just a story that grew over time. Film versus reality. The war probably wasn't one single conflict, but a series of clashes over decades, shaped by power politics, trade, and shifting alliances. So how accurate is Troy the movie? What it gets right? Troy was wealthy and fortified, strategically located, a city worth fighting for. What it misses: no gods or divine drama. They're totally cut out. Bronze Age warfare was messy, not clean duels. Ancient societies didn't follow modern hero narratives. The love story of Paris and Helen? Probably fictional. The real cause? More likely trade routes and regional dominance. So, was Troy real? Yes. Was there a Trojan War? Probably, just not like the movies. Troy's ruins still exist, and they're a UNESCO World Heritage Site today. With every new discovery, we get closer to the truth behind the legend. What do you think? Myth or history? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the deep dive, like, subscribe, and stick around for more real stories behind ancient legends.